at Park, you're never out of a game. So you keep the gas on, and you keep trying to score runs and coming back and shutting them down. And fortunately, we got in a situation where we couldn't shut them down for 3 or 4 innings, and they put a lot of runs on us and got way ahead.
You mentioned the pitching issues. With Eovaldi in particular, you had mentioned before the game about his breaking stuff, splitter in particular. Was that it tonight, or was it more than that?
No, I think it was inconsistent again. And for whatever reasons, it's been the last 3. And we've looked at different things, and it's just we got to get it back. And he'll get it back. I'm not worried about that, but we got to get him straightened out.
Is there any part of it, though, that's alarming, considering it is 3 straight for him?
Well, I mean, it's not what you want to see. But, he's working. We're working at it, and he'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out.
Joe, I know you've obviously had a lot of success with the 3 guys in the back of your bullpen. Any concerns over those middle guys for not being able to?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to give up more runs here. We all know that. And they've done a pretty good job. Tonight, we were not able to shut them down. And that hurt us. So there were some miscues, and they took advantage of some things, and they hit the ball. So it was a tough night for Blyer tonight. But I've always said it's important to have those guys that can keep it close in case you can come back. And lately we've struggled with that.
Joe was ruled error on the pitcher, but the throw over to Ruff Snyder, is that a one that first?
It's a play that I don't really want to go into. It shouldn't have happened. I'll just leave it at that.
Joe, you had said before the game that you were going to check with Beltran. Is there anything new on him?
He had his knee drained. There are no tests scheduled, so we have no tests scheduled. So I'll see where he is tomorrow. He's probably doubtful for tomorrow, but I'll see where he's at.
Hope he'll be ready back in Minnesota.
Is he his knee drained?
Oh, yeah. Those knees? This year, no, I don't think so.
Is it just the you don't want to get into it, but throw the first?
There's a strategy thing that's involved, and I'm just going to leave it at that, okay?
Did Sure do the tee and toss?
He did. He had a good day today, so we'll go back at it tomorrow.
Is running the next thing?
Yeah, some BP on the field, some ground balls. Running's probably the last thing that will really push, but we'll try to have him do some more baseball activities as we move forward.
Is he ahead of where you thought he'd be?
No, I don't necessarily think so. I mean, we weren't really sure. We weren't sure how this was going to take effect. So, I mean, there's still a lot of hurdles to clear, but so far so good.
Joe, when you figure out your lineups at first base, without what you have now, how much does defense come into it in terms of what you're going to do?
Well, I mean, that's going to come into it. I think Ref's done a pretty good job. So, obviously Ike has a lot more experience over there. But that's not Ref's fault by any means.
When you play here as a visitor, is it a little bit different to just kind of, just the idea that maybe you're not used to, you're never out of it, that thought that you're never out of a game? And
I think guys, we have guys that have played here that understand that. Mac's been here, and Dini's been here, and Castro's been here, Ike Davis has been here. So, I mean, these guys understand. Carlos has been here. It's a crazy place to play. So, you got a 10-run lead, and you'd like to say you feel pretty good about it, but that's not always the case here.
Eovaldi was the splitter. The only thing you really thought was...
Yeah, I mean, that's his big pitch. So that's the pitch that, he gets the swings and misses. And right now he's struggling with it a little bit.
Does it kind of feel like spring another leak? I mean, you were trying to fix Pineda for so long, and now Eovaldi.
I never thought of it that way. I just know that in this game you're going to go through good times and bad times, and you want to keep those bad times as short as possible. It's just the nature of the game.
Why do you think he's so inconsistent? Or guys like him sometimes are so inconsistent?
Well, he had been pretty consistent for about 5 months. If you look at June, July, August, he didn't pitch in September, and then April and May he was pretty good. He's just going through hard. It's difficult. They walk a fine line. There's very few guys that consistently just go out and put up good start after good start after good start. Those guys are aces, and there aren't a whole lot of them.
A little bit here for 2 of them. Taylor Rose has 4-0 and 4 starts against you and hasn't given up a run in any of them. What makes him so tough for you?
Well, it's been spread out. His pitches is split, and he gets ground balls, and he mixed his cutter and threw a few curveballs, but it's a split.